Most embarrassing moment with your parents. I think the most embarrassing. Oh, one came to mind. One immediately came to mind just now. There's two of them. No, there's three of them. Oh my god, there's so many moments. The first one is when my dad found the okay, so I have a dildo and I use it for the Patreon, like for audio purposes, right? And I don't use it for anything else because I promise you, right? I've never used it for anything other than just trying to make good audio. And my dad found it in my luggage one time, and he had to talk to me about how, you know, it was funny because I didn't know he found it, and he had a conversation with me in the car driving me to the airport, telling me like how he can never approve of LGBT stuff, but he'll still love me the same even if I liked another guy, right? I'm like, oh, that's sweet, Dad. Why are you telling me this? And I found out later, oh, because he moved my dildo into the luggage. So yeah, he found it. That's why he had a conversation with me. I was like, where'd this conversation even come from? Why is he even talking about this in the first place, right? It's so out of nowhere. And then I found out once I got to my new apartment here, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. The other embarrassing story is when I got walked in on by my mom because I was like, how old was I? I think I was like 12 years old or like 11, I forget, right? And I was just kind of using her phone to like look for, I remember I was like looking at Yaoi, right? And yeah. You said this one too. Yeah, I know. I'm not proud of it, but like when none of my parents got me a phone. Like I was restricted. Like I'm not gonna goon at the computer, right? Because it's in the living room area, and that's like for everyone to see. And I was just like, you know, when you're full of hormones and just when you're stupid and young, is just. And then I'm using her iPhone, right, to like look for stuff, and then yeah. She just, and there's no the problem was that there's no locks on all of our doors. She never, and her and my dad never got me a proper lock for any of our doors. But yeah, I just got caught. Poor mom. Listen, this is when I was like 12, 11, okay? Come on, leave me alone. It happens. It happens, man. I'm sure y'all have embarrassing shit like that too, okay? Shut up. Just because I came out with mine doesn't give you the right to be like, have the moral high ground. Like, oh, you've never done anything embarrassing before in your life either, all right? I know you have. So yeah, that was not my proudest moment. And I just had to tell her like, oh, my dick was itchy. Nothing was happening. It was just itchy, Mom. And I just, oh God. And of course she knew, right? It's like, you're not gonna get away with that excuse, man. Who the hell are you trying to fool? Yeah, my cock is itchy. I thought I cooked with that one. I thought I was so slick. Oh my God. She's an adult, she knows. Yeah, but as a kid, you think you're so smart. And you're like, yeah, that'll definitely get him. They're not gonna know. I don't think there was anything worse than that. Like thinking back on it, and you know what the worst part about this though was that I was, God, I didn't want to include this detail, but I feel like some of you are new here and deserve to know. I was doing this in my parents' bed because I don't know why. Again, I was 11, or like this was when I was a kid. I think the reason it was there was because, you know, the phone was in my mom's room, so I thought like it would have been easy for me to just, and I thought I locked the door. Oh my God, I think that was the big reason why I fucked up, was because I thought I locked their door, because that's why I did it in their room, because they had locked doors. They had locks on their doors and nowhere else did. So I was like, I felt safer there, but I felt I fucked up because I didn't even lock the door properly. And she just walked in. I was like, oh, well, caught. Yep, that's the story. You should have went under the bed. I felt like I wanted to avoid getting splash damage on the, okay, I'm just not gonna talk anymore. Yep. Fun times, right? Fun times, guys.